Then, ladies and gentlemen, your opening contest is a triple threat match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, making his way down the aisle, hailing from Chicago, Illinois. He weighs in this evening at 210 pounds. He is the back-breaking artist, Jake Painter. Introducing the second competitor. Psychiatric disease, violent commotions, they all part of me. It's easy to judge this, accused and disagree. You alter me back when you should have known me. They say it's in my brain, my way, my destiny. Roots in my blood, my flesh and my dreams. The dangerous I grew up. Emotionally abused, tearing my son down, all thanks to you. Maybe there was another way, but I took the lines because you do it. Making his way down the aisle, hailing from Orlando, Florida. He weighs in this evening at 300 pounds. Please welcome Mr. King. And introducing the third competitor. Ladies and gentlemen, if you could please rise up, put your left hand over your face, and pay respect to the flat top rocking, the flexing and jockeying, the Mercedes riding. Those two chumps in there ain't surviving because they're very much second rate. And they're not ready for the first great height of Stunt Marshall!
Welcome here to Generation Championship Wrestling, Legend of the Medallion. This is our pre-show match. I am Brittany Nicole here on commentary, and joining me, pulling double duty, is the one and only Mr. Professor.
Brittany Nicole, how we feeling tonight?
I'm feeling great. We are in for a triple threat match kicking off. I mean, a pre-show triple threat match. We're coming in hot already.
We sure are. I mean, that's how we do things here at GCW. Referee Richard White has the unique honor of standing in the ring for the first match on the Legend of the Medallion card. Thank you for joining us on this pre-show matchup. That's Stunt Marshall. He's unmistakable with his flat top.
I mean, yeah. I mean, the flat top is the only thing unremarkable. I mean,
we're just warming up here.
Did you see the goat? I mean, you've got a nice beard as well.
Thank you. It's nothing in comparison to the man from the Isle of Haters.
Oh!
But enough about Stunt. Let's talk about Mr. King, formerly known as Damian King. He has been silent.
Yeah, he has. He has disappeared for months on in here, and the only thing I could see is these videos from his, I guess, a psychiatric evaluation, award, something.
There was a neck slap, the iconic neck slap from Stunt Marshall.
Oh!
Jake Painter with a spinning backbreaker.
Impressive. Jake Painter coming all the way from Chicago for this. I mean, he's got... Oh!
I'm thinking he's looking like he wanted to stay home instead.
That might have sent him back to Chicago. That was a one-way ticket right there.
I don't know where he's at, but he is definitely not here any longer.
No.
Damian King now, Mr. King, I should say.
Oh yeah, don't let him hear that.
Sorry, old habits die hard. Picks him up hard. and throws him about like a small child. That is a grown man that was just hurled like a toy.
What was it though? Is it a grown man compared to Mr. King? I mean, look at him.
Most of us look like little boys next
He
to
is
Mr. King.
300 pounds coming in at 6'6". I mean, you know the stats. You got those.
I take good notes, but that is a big boy in there. Mr. King now absorbing the punishment that Jake Painter is trying to dish out.
Can we talk about the fact that Stunt Marshall is having a seat out there? Just, Rico, his manager, is actually standing up more than he is right now.
Rico loves to make sure that his presence is felt. And Stunt Marshall, don't count him out here. His look might be interesting. It looks like he might be the fun and games type, but Stunt Marshall is a wise, wily veteran of the squared circle.
He is indeed. I mean, he loves to hate. He hates to love.
Oh, my. I think Jake Painter loves to hate Mr. King right now. He and Stunt Marshall have something in common. Look at Stunt on the outside, holding his own chest.
The audience already chanting one more time. I don't know if we can take one more time.
Tell me when it's, oh, look at that. Teasing the crowd.
What a tease.
Forearm shot across the back.
I feel like Jake is probably very happy about that. Oh, Jake coming back with some chops of his own, making some noise.
Down goes Painter. Mr. King just toying with him now.
Stunt looked like he was going to get in the ring there, but second guessed himself there.
Stunt fancies himself a smart guy. You see him pointing to his brain.
I thought he was pointing to his flat top.
I mean, maybe a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B. But Jake Painter, his brains are getting scrambled all over that mat.
I mean, for him to actually, if he kicks out of anything that Mr. King gives him right now, he has no brains.
Well, right now, referee Richard White checking on, making sure he's still alive, still breathing in there. Oh, Rico getting involved. Here comes Stunt with that boot right to the side of the skull of Mr. King. You're going to have to help me with that.
Yeah, I'm going to tell him.
Don't tell him.
I'm telling him.
Forearm from Stunt Marshall. Another big shot, right hand. Here comes Stunt.
Oh!
Gets caught from Jake Painter. That was a nasty, devastating backbreaker.
Oh.
Nearly folded him in half. Stunt kicks out.
I cannot see how Stunt kicked out. That had to have hurt so bad on that lower spinal column. He got him so good.
I'm surprised he was able to kick out. I'm surprised he was able to move his legs after that knee collided with the lower spine. Oh, a big slap from Stunt Marshall.
Ooh.
Here goes Stunt off the ropes.
Oh.
Stunt Marshall hooks him up.
Shake. Oh.
Nice suplex.
Going for another. Oh.
Stunt Marshall with the reverse suplex.
Yeah.
Near fall, Jake Painter.
The fact that Jake Painter is still in this match after what he's been put through, by Mr. King and by Stunt Marshall.
Oh my goodness. I don't advise what Stunt Marshall is doing right now.
No.
Oh, wow. Down goes Stunt with a huge powerbomb from Mr. King.
That was beautiful. Only a 2 count.
Wait a minute. Rico got himself involved here, and Mr. King is not
good.
Rico, you've been watching what he's been doing to these guys, right? Like, you want to
Oh, Mr. King. Oh, they're in the back.
It's not even fit for viewers' eyes. Here comes Stunt.
Oh!
Innovative maneuver in the corner there. Stunt with a running kick.
Jake dazed and confused here, but double knees to the Stunt's abdomen.
You can see Stunt breathing heavy.
Has to take the wind out of him.
Spear from Jake Painter. Down goes Stunt Marshall.
And
here is your winner by pinfall, Jake Painter.
Jake Painter with the win, the upset, the underdog, as it were, for these people in the ring. The man from Chicago had something to prove.
Well, folks, don't go anywhere because this is technically just the pre-show. We are just getting started here at GCW 15, the Legend of the Medallion.
Let's go, Virginia! Making his way down the aisle, hailing from this evening at 230 pounds, he is pro wrestling's natural disaster, Storm Thomas. And introducing his opponent. Making his way down the aisle, he hails from G14 Classified, weighing in this evening at 180 pounds, representing Task Force, he is DMC!
Welcome to GCW 15, Legend of the Medallion, Generation Championship Wrestling here. Our first round tournament, very first match of the evening. We cannot wait to kick this off. As always, I am Brittany Nicole, and alongside me is the one and only Young Professor.
Thank you very much. What a wonderful intro. It's like you do this or something.
I dabble in it every now and then.
I've heard about you.
Well, I definitely have also heard about these two opponents in the ring as well.
As have I, and as should most of our fans. And if you haven't, we'll tell you one more time. That is Storm Thomas. That is DMC, one half of the tag team known as Task Force. And they are the first two participants in this medallion tournament.
Oh, I cannot. This medallion tournament is so exciting. And as I was looking at the tournament lineup, I realized that Task Force is in this tournament, but separately. What if it's Mikey and DMC at the end?
It's a possibility, but you know something? I mean, keep in mind what's at stake here. Yes, it's the medallion, but the medallion can be cashed in for any GCW title. So what that means to me, potentially, is even if they're in there together, it doesn't matter. They have two options here, two opportunities to be medallion winners. Wait a minute.
Oh.
Some big time trash talk from Storm Thomas.
You said singles gold for singles heavyweights.
Oh.
You and Mikey go challenge the Metros, do your business. You leave my business to me.
Considering DMC not even a singles competitor just because he's a tag team competitor. Ooh.
Well, both of these guys have a great wrestling background. I'm talking about Mikey Spandex and DMC, but Storm Thomas certainly taking issue with the fact that he is in there against what he likes to think of as a tag team wrestler, and he's letting all these people here in Sanford know about it as well. Lock up, and there's that big size advantage. Storm Thomas tossing DMC. Storm Thomas has about 50 pounds on DMC, so DMC is going to have to not rely on size and strength. He's going to need his speed and all of it if he's going to try and stay in there and stay competitive against Storm Thomas.
You know, and that's the thing is Storm Thomas, we have seen such a new personality from him. This is his first match back since the pandemic started. Ooh, in 2020.
Storm Thomas used to come out to the ring smiling, shaking hands, kissing babies, bright colors. But this is a new side of Storm Thomas. Definitely darker, definitely a little bit more aggressive, and he is showing DMC. I guess DMC is looking to be his first victim as Storm Thomas looks to claim the medallion here tonight.
Well, as I was overhearing Storm in the background, in backstage, I heard him saying that he is just here for championships and paydays. That's all he's here for now.
DMC goes behind, grabbing a side headlock, trying to take control here. But Storm Thomas lifts him up off the ground. and launches him off rather easily.
Oh.
DMC looking for a shoulder tackle. I don't know if that's the move I would advise, considering, physics.
That's a brick wall. That is what is it? A immovable force meets
The unstoppable force meeting the immovable object.
Yeah,
Yes.
science.
Yes, there's some Newtonian physics. That's what that is. DMC off the ropes, ducks a clothesline. Duck looked like a chop. Oh, he's looking for an Irish whip of his own. Oh, swings around. He's got the side headlock. Oh, but Storm Thomas gets caught with an enziguri. That's what DMC is going to need to do to stay successful here tonight, is continue to use that speed, that quick offense.
He's going to have to be quick, and he's going to have to be cunning like that.
Nice arm drag from DMC.
And another.
Beautiful drop kick, and DMC on top. Goes for a cover. Only a 2 count. Storm Thomas. Oh, gets caught right with a super kick right to the side of the head. DMC, standing moonsault. DMC showing some I have watched DMC wrestle on over 100 matches. I'm not kidding. That's a real number. I've never seen him do that. That is a new 2021 move for DMC, the standing moonsault.
Well, DMC has to pull out all the stops and even some new ones.
Oh, he gets caught. Storm Thomas making it look easy.
I mean, it is easy for Storm Thomas. Look at him.
I suppose it is. Just breaking the ribs of DMC is Storm Thomas.
Oh.
Now, Snake Eyes.
Oh.
You can see DMC's neck snap back, and he gets pounced out of the ring. Storm Thomas is not playing games here tonight.
Not even just a pounce. That was, I don't know what that was, but he was sent into next week with that.
And now Storm following to the outside, throwing DMC back into the ring. Storm Thomas also, we should make note, has a long-standing history with the Forefront group. That's the Metro Brothers and Mr. Gomez, the boss man himself. And he usually is on the receiving end of quite a bit of punishment. Mr. Gomez, you better believe, is probably keeping a keen eye on this matchup.
You always bring up Mr. Gomez in such a negative light. He's been nothing but kind and nice to us.
Maybe you. I don't know if you see how he talks to me, but I feel like it's a little different.
Oh.
Look at this. There's that strength of Storm Thomas.
That blood rushing to DMC's head.
A little bit of muscular endurance. And down goes DMC. DMC with the kick out here.
I don't know why he would do that. He clearly must be dazed and confused at this point.
DMC is a remarkably resilient competitor. That's one thing I know about him. That's one thing I've seen consistently from him over years of working together. But right now, he's going to need every ounce of it if he's having to have any chance against Storm Thomas, who is as aggressive as I have ever seen him. There it is again.
Up again. Most people can't do this once, let alone twice. The crowd counting him out.
I know we're supposed to talk, but I'm just watching. I'm in awe. I'm in complete awe watching this.
I'm listening to the crowd count.
And he throws him.
20 seconds on his head, upside down.
Storm Thomas with a cover now, looking to put away DMC. Gonna move on. Oh, not yet. Not quite yet. DMC able to kick out.
Close, but no cigar. You know, Storm looks a little frustrated here. I think he kind of thought that DMC was going to be easy pickings for him to move on in the tournament.
Well, you can never count out your opponent no matter what situation you're in. That's what makes professional wrestling so great, Brittany, is anything can happen on any given night. It's just like in football, any given Sunday. It's any given night in pro wrestling. It could go anybody's way. But right now, it is not going the way that DMC wants it to go. This crowd getting behind him, but I'm not sure how much help it's going to be. He is so outsized from Storm Thomas, who has dominated him.
Oh!
And continues to do so. He's got a rear naked choke.
He's got that cinched in so well. And I mean, Storm's arms are massive. He could be out in a matter of moments.
Referee Eliza Hayes checking on DMC. DMC There's that resiliency. This is what I was talking about. He's got no quit. He is a military man. He's got an extensive military background. He has been trained for situations that threaten his life, so he is ready for whatever Storm can throw at him. And look at this. He's able to get out of it and mount some offense. Storm not breaking his grip, but he is now after a jawbreaker.
Another kick to the stomach, trying to take the wind out of Storm.
Back kick from DMC. We've seen this before. Here he goes. Oh, wait for that splash. Nobody home. DMC hanging on for dear life.
DMC knows if he doesn't.
Back elbow. Up goes DMC. Springboard. European uppercut.
Oh.
That was effective right on the button, catching Storm right under the chin. Takes him down.
It was indeed, but DMC is still worse for wear here, struggling to get up.
DMC having a second win now. Here he comes. Flying shoulder tackles, flying forearm.
Where is he getting this energy?
Spinning back kick, another one. Picks up, sling blade. Cover now. 2.5.
Oh, that was a close one there. I don't think Storm knows what to do.
DMC is trying to continue his offensive assault, but you can still see the exhaustion. You can still see how winded he is. And who can blame him?
I mean, I can't, but going up to the top rope, that's dangerous for both opponents.
The high rent district. There goes. Oh, wait a minute. Lands on his feet, rolls through. Uh-oh. Spine buster.
Oh!
With authority from Storm Thomas.
Taking you back to AA right there with that spine buster.
Storm with a splash of his own in the corner makes the connection. Overhead T-bone suplex from Storm Thomas, and he is ready to go here.
He is not done.
He wants that medallion. Wait a minute.
What? What was that?
That wasn't me.
Mr. Storm.
What?
Oh, wait a
Aww.
Yeah, buddy.
minute. There's your
Yeah,
friend.
Marquise, Mr. DMC might be in the wrong lane. But you, little man, forgot what highway you were on, that's mine. Oh, right. That's cool. You might.
Step up or shut up!
Oh, you want me to step up or shut up, huh? All right, buddy, I'll step up or shut up.
Mr. Gomez, I told you, long-standing history with Storm Thomas.
You want me to lock in? Do a little
No,
dance
I'm
with you? Okay.
DMC went for a roll-up. He's got him hooked. He's got him hooked deep. Here is your winner, moving on to the second round of the tournament, DMC.
Well, as unexpected as that was, DMC is moving on to the second round of the tournament.
See you later, buddy.
Thanks to Mr. Gomez.
Well,
so generous.
mission accomplished is usually what both members of Task Force have to say, but I think mission accomplished is going to be attributed to Mr. Gomez with the major assist tonight. I don't think it was requested by Task Force, but Storm Thomas, his long-standing history with the forefront coming into play here. Storm Thomas eliminated early in the Legend of the Medallion. And his opponent.
Sandy. Get a wristband. That's all there. Here you are.
Ladies, way down the aisle. Ramona from Puerto Rico. He weighs in seated at 190 pounds. Please welcome Angel Sasha.
Championship Wrestling is back here with the legend of the medallion, GCW 15. Another tournament match here to determine who will move on to the second round and grab that medallion. I am Brittany Nicole, as always, and alongside me, as always, the young professor.
I made it.
You did. You looked a bit shook in there.
Do you not know the history between Edgestone and myself, specific to GCW?
Do you not know how great Edgestone is? He's the Stone Titan himself.
Well, I know how strong he is, because thanks to him, I didn't have a voice for about 2 solid months after he choked me out, dragging me across town by my own tie.
Oh, yeah, I heard about that. How you doing?
I mean, I'm okay now. I mean, I have a job now. I mean, this is GCW's way of paying me back for my medical bills that I incurred. Because Edgestone at one point was an intern for Task Force for DMC and Mikey Spandex.
Oh, well, I mean...
He's come a long way since then, as you can see.
Yes, indeed. Taking down Angel Fashion in a wonderful fashion, as it were.
Edgestone, an impressive athlete, not a really great intern. I'm just going to say that. I'm going to put that out there. Not a great intern. He hurt, and not employed by GCW ring announcer. They were looking to bring me in as a personal ring announcer, and now I couldn't ring announce for anyone for 2 months because of Edgestone's carelessness.
And look at you now. Here you are on commentary and ring announcing. Why are you complaining?
I just want you to keep him away from me because I'd like to continue to do these 2 things. And Angel Fashion might help that happen.
Oh!
As he sends
Ouch.
Edgestone onto the apron.
Oh!
Oh my
Right out
God!
of the ring, into the fans. Oh!
Into the first row goes Edgestone.
No, 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 no!
Edgestone, huge forearm shot to Angel Fashion. Looked like he was going to go for a dive to the outside. Stone now.
Stone does not allow those dives to happen.
Tell him to stop looking at me.
Why? He can look wherever he wants. He is also the reality of wrestling's television champion. He might go all the way tonight and be 2 champs.
I know. I'm rattled, okay? I don't...
Well, also rattled is that post he just took.
Angel Fashion with a tornado DDT. Now that's what I'm talking about.
Now you're being biased?
Did you blame me? I don't like to play the bias game. I like to be straight down the middle. That's my role. That's my job. But
that's both of
this
our
is a
jobs.
man who
I am
injured
always
me.
straight down the middle.
Right. Let's stick with that story. But anyway, this man injured me for months on end, and he keeps looking at me.
Well, what is Angel Fashion
Is he
taping?
He's using his wrist tape to tie his feet together. This is a wise maneuver. I've never seen this before.
How is that not illegal?
Well, he was wearing the wrist tape. Wrist tape is legal, but I'm not sure. I mean, this is...
That's also a waste of perfectly... You think he borrowed that from somebody in the back? I mean, most wrestlers do.
I would hope that he supplied his own. Otherwise, that is wasteful.
Oh!
But Angel Fashion now in control with an incapacitated Edgestone, removing his legs, those very powerful legs of Edgestone. The Stone Titan now taking a beating from Angel Fashion.
I mean, I guess this is one way that you could, defeat Goliath.
Angel Fashion taking whatever advantage he can get. Looks like Edgestone was able to break that tape, but at what cost? How long did it take? Did he receive enough punishment to stay down? And I don't think so. And I don't think Angel Fashion knows that.
No, Angel just made him angry.
I've seen that look. I'm not a fan of it.
Oh!
Standing fireman's carry and a big Samoan drop from Edgestone.
He looked at you.
I
when
know he
did
did.
that.
I don't speak as well when I'm frightened.
That's fine. I can speak for you.
You don't mind?
Oh, no, not at all.
Thank you.
No. I like my voice.
Edgestone has Angel Fashion just driving him into those turnbuckles. Those don't feel very good, ladies and gentlemen. If you've never been inside a ring, Yes, there's padding, but those are metal buckles in the corner.
Stone is having none of it from Fashion. Right into another turnbuckle.
It's like getting hit by a Mack truck as you're standing up against a wall.
Angel trying to get that boot, knocking him senseless a little bit, but...
Or maybe just trying to get out of harm's way. Back elbow from Angel Fashion. Bounces off the ropes.
Oh!
Huge European uppercut. Kicking the legs out of Edge Stone. Here comes Angel Fashion. Drop kick. Edge Stone still hasn't gone down. Rolls through.
Out of the corner.
Fashion off the ropes.
Ooh.
Hits that dropping enziguri. Catches him there. Oh, 2.5. Angel Fashion almost advancing in the Medallion tournament, one step closer. Whoever wins this matchup will become one step closer to holding the gigantic and impressive GCW Medallion, which
That thing is so heavy, I can't even lift it.
It's ridiculous, but I really like it.
And I carry you around all the time,
Hey,
so I mean...
hey. That was uncalled for. Edge Stone now. He's got Angel Fashion hooked up in the corner. Look at this. A stalling suplex.
That power, you can see the blood rushing to Angel.
Angel Fashion able to land on his feet and hits a spear.
Oh.
Oh, wait a minute. Gets rolled through that cradle. Oh, almost turned the tables there with
Angel
Edge
Fashion
Stone.
getting too cocky. You gotta hook the leg if you're gonna actually sink that in. Whoa!
That flipping neck breaker from Edge Stone.
Edge Stone flying high for that.
Contest by pinfall, Edge Stone.
Edge Stone moving on to the second round for the GCW Medallion. Oh, what? Where? Oh, okay. Oh, back. Give him his belt. ROW Television Champion, and now moving on to the second round of GCW Medallion Tournament, the Legend of the Medallion. We will be back with some more action right after this.
This is what makes me. This is what I am.
Introducing first, making his way to the ring and walking the red carpet from Grand Haven, Michigan. He weighs in this evening at 235 pounds. He is the handsome high roller, the face you can't replace, the creme de la creme, the gold rush, Solomon Stone!
Cut my music. I don't know if you knew this or not, but I am your official host of the Legend of the Medallion Tournament.
What? He's the host?
So, with that, I would like each and every one of you to thank me. Go ahead, I'll wait. I'm waiting. Thank me right now. Just like how you guys are all pathetic, but you still paid money to see me, especially this. One more thing, I would like to introduce my insurance policy, Edge Stone. Now you saw what he did just a minute ago. So it's guaranteed that I go all the way.
Edge Stone. back out here again to be the insurance policy for Mr. Solomon.
Making his way down the aisle, hailing from the baddest part of town. He is in his evening at 330 pounds. He is the modern day outlaw. Please welcome Ron Bass Jr.
We are here for another tournament match in the first round for the GCW Medallion, GCW 15 Legend of the Medallion. We already have Solomon Stone, Ronnie Bass Jr. out here with Edge Stone ringside, and I am your commentary cutie, Brittany Nicole, and with me is the young professor.
No enthusiasm, no nice to see you, Professor, no welcome back to the table.
How are you doing?
Oh, that's a little better. I thought that was a little rude, Brittany. I expected more from you.
I expect a lot from you.
Now,
And
what
I'm
I'm also
disappointed.
expecting, hey, wait a, is this how we're going to be tonight? Is this how this is going to go?
No, I'm sorry. I just felt like you were a little shook again from Mr. Stone. The other Mr. Stone.
There's
Mr.
a couple
Edge
of
Stone.
Mr. Stones.
Mr. Edge Stone.
We know which Stone you're talking about. Why is he out here? Why?
Are they related?
I don't know. Like, Stone hired Stone. Are they brothers? Are
Stone
they cousins?
and Stone. Are they a legal firm?
They might be. They might need a lawyer after Ron Bass Jr. gets his hands on Solomon Stone.
Ooh,
Calls himself the Gold Rush.
he is indeed the second generation wrestler himself, trying to make a name, out of his already given Ron Bass name.
Ron Bass, of course, a legendary professional wrestler in the 70s and 80s specifically with the NWA and later with the World Wrestling Federation at the time, the outlaw Ron Bass. And Ron Bass Jr. now tossing Solomon Stone off the ropes. And the sauciest hoss, the east side of the Mississippi, takes down Solomon Stone. Why is Edge Stone looking at me?
I mean, I don't know. What'd you say to him?
I didn't say anything to him. I need a minute.
Well, take your time because we got all the minutes in the ring right here as Solomon seems to need a little dance.
We might not have much time. That could be it. Ron Bass Jr. with the cover. Solomon Stone able to kick out somehow. The handsome high roller rolls out of harm's way, or so he thinks. Oh,
Smart move there. Now, he did say he was the host of this entire Legend of the Medallion, GCW 15. I don't remember getting that memo.
I don't either. I thought you and I hosted things.
Yeah,
Well, I mean, he is the focal point of the beautiful, and I mean beautiful poster. I dare say that's one of the greatest posters I've ever seen in all of professional wrestling.
that poster is fantastic. And yeah, I mean, maybe that went to his head.
I think so. I think definitely. I think he initially pitched this idea. I think it was his idea to have a tournament like this and get a giant gold medallion. That sounds like his style.
Oh,
And he's looking to make sure he takes it home, and he's starting out tonight with Ron Bass Jr., who he's got hung up in the ropes, choking him out, and this crowd, not a fan of our quote-unquote official host.
now I do have to say, even though Solomon Stone marks himself as a smart man, he's a two-time Spelling Bee champion, he's a Dare Award winner. He has the Palace of Prosperity Casino, but he's hired Edge Stone, who is moving on in the tournament. If he moves on, they will go face-to-face at some point. Does he really think that Edge is going to let him win?
I don't know what their business arrangement is, but I know that Solomon Stone certainly has the funds to procure whatever he likes. And who knows, maybe he's looking for added insurance by having two people in that tournament. DDT from Solomon Stone. Down goes Ron Bass Jr. The modern day outlaw getting back to his feet. Solomon Stone trying to work him over. Another DDT takes down Bass.
Solomon Stone staying on top of him. Oh,
Look at that confidence.
This is no time to be gloating. I will say that is not a smart move right there, Mr. Solomon. Not a smart move to gloat.
Does Edge Stone have to be this close to us? Like, can he pick another corner? There's 3 other perfectly good corners that are much farther away.
You know, he is a wonderful man. You should leave
He's
him
talking
alone.
to me now.
He can talk to whoever he wants.
I'm trying to focus on this match. I'm trying to call it.
You're doing you're gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay. Do you need like a therapy animal? Like,
Maybe.
should we get you like a peacock or something?
I need an emotional support peacock. Solomon Stone might have a lead on that. He's got the funds. And Solomon Stone right now working
he had
the
a
lateral
tiger.
aspect of that knee of Ron Bass Jr. But Ron Bass goes for a pounce.
Speaking of tigers,
Nearly knocks Solomon Stone out of his gold trim boots.
pounds to the ounce over there.
The fans here in Sanford, Florida, coming to life for the modern-day outlaw, Ron Bass Jr.
They are indeed. They are hyped. Solomon, not so much.
Solomon Stone doesn't know where he is. You see Edge Stone over there encouraging him, telling him to get back in this thing. I'm not sure that's the most advisable tactic at this point.
Well, that's the thing, is Edge Stone is also a smart man. He has a degree in psychology on top of being athletic, and so you don't think...
Wait. Edge Stone has a degree in psychology?
He does indeed.
That big, brutish oaf who grabbed me by my neck thinking that was a good idea a year ago is a psychology degree holder.
Uh-huh.
What university was that?
Oh, in New Orleans.
Isn't that where you're from?
Yeah, it is
It's
indeed.
all coming together.
I don't know what you're talking
Birds
about.
of a feather. Right now, Ron Bass Jr., though, going to work on Solomon Stone. He's got him in a standing fireman's carry. Wait a minute.
Solomon
That
says
knee
no.
gave way. Russian leg sweep from Solomon Stone. Looking to move on in this tournament and collect that big gold medallion.
He's got to somehow keep Bass down. Oh, Solomon calling it.
Saying it's it, it's done, it's over. I didn't hear 3, I didn't hear no bell. What is this? Solomon Stone taking a lot of time.
Way too much time for my liking. Oh, and like I said, not a great move.
Too much confidence, too much time, talking to this crowd. And here comes Ronnie Bass Jr. Huge clothesline, nearly turned him inside out. Cover! Here is your winner, and moving to the second round of the Legend of the Medallion tournament, Ron Bass Jr.
Ron Bass Jr. moving on to the second round. Oh, and I think we see who is going to go head-to-head in the ring in the second round.
Now, we don't know who's going to go on in the second round. We don't know sure where this falls in the bracket, but Edge Stone,
I think Edge is already, he's anticipating it. He wants it.
it's anybody's ball game here, but Ron Bass Jr. living up to his namesake, showing out here at the Legend of the Medallion.
Everybody shut your mouth.
And introducing his opponent.
Championship Wrestling, the legend of the medallion, the final first round match in the tournament for the GCW medallion. Mikey Spandex, absolutely Edwin in the ring. I am your hostess with the mostest, Brittany Nicole, and alongside me is none other than the bow-tied, dashing, flamboyant character dress gentleman. That jacket is amazing.
Thank you.
The young professor.
This jacket was so good in the promo pictures that they said we're going to put you on a poster. That's never happened to me in 3 years. I've never been on a poster. I don't even belong on a poster, but this jacket, it's a good jacket. So thank you for noticing.
I wouldn't say you don't belong on a poster.
I'm not one of these athletes. I'm not Mikey Spandex.
I'm just saying, like, why wasn't I on the poster?
I'm sure you'll be on your fair share of posters.
I'm gonna talk to Mr. Gomez about that.
You seem to have a good rapport with him.
Speaking of fashion wear, do you see the Pac-Man tights that Mikey Spandex is wearing? I'm pretty impressed with those.
I've seen those a few times. Actually, I have a matching 3-piece Pac-Man suit.
I thought you were going to say that you have the exact same outfit.
I'm not the spandex guy. You know, I stay in my lane. Mikey stays in his. But
Thank
I'm just
God.
saying, if he ever needed somebody to walk him out and be his actual personal ring announcer, which was almost a thing last year, but was, of course, dashed from your pal Edgestone, I'm there. I've got the attire to match.
He's got
that spray. And now Mikey Spandex is glistening as well.
The crowd seems into it.
This crowd is hot for this matchup.
I don't know if this is safe for the children.
I don't think it is. And it's certainly not for the insides of Mikey Spandex with that huge kick to the gut.
No.
Absolutely Edwin now. Got that side headlock locked in deep. Catches Mikey Spandex with a shoulder tackle. And look at this, posing for the crowd here.
I mean, why not? Look at those muscles.
Do his trunks say "kiss my abs"? They do.
They do indeed. You would be so lucky.
Spinning head scissors from Mikey Spandex and a big airborne drop kick.
With a tongue out like Jordan.
Huge splash from Mikey Spandex. Mikey with a little extra momentum gain. Huge splash one more time.
Again. On the second rope, feeling himself.
Mikey Spandex, a hometown boy, making good here in front of this Sanford crowd. Oh, wait a minute, gets caught with a shot to the face from absolutely Edwin.
Edwin is not having it. He's being made look a fool by Mikey Spandex. Oh! And that is how you squash somebody, making you look like a fool.
That's exactly what you do. And let's not forget something we haven't talked about here. This is the final first round matchup in the Legend of the Medallion tournament. Both of these men looking to stake their claim and move on to the semifinals to hopefully capture that gigantic gold GCW medallion that can be cashed in for any championship of their choosing at a later date.
And we already know in the semifinals we have Edgestone, we have Ron Bass Jr., and we have DMC.
DMC, of course, Mikey Spandex's tag team partner. So the possibility exists that these two men, Mikey Spandex and his partner DMC, could potentially face off later tonight, and let's just say that could be an interesting situation.
They could, but I mean, absolutely Edwin here is kind of making it look like that might not happen.
Well, right now, absolutely Edwin is in control, and he's wrenching on the neck of Mikey Spandex. But I know for a fact that Mikey Spandex is a well-trained CrossFit athlete training right here at CrossFit Exalted, and he's using that explosiveness he learns here with that roll-up. Not enough to put away Edwin. Edwin with a little explosivity of his own with a big clothesline takes down Spandex.
Looks like Spandex needs a little bit more CrossFit training here at CrossFit Exalted, because he's not looking too good.
Well, remains to be seen, but right now,
That leg
absolutely
drop.
Edwin is in control. Little lazy cover there. Didn't bother to push his arms down, pin the shoulders to the mat. See, that's a missed opportunity potentially, especially with so much at stake.
For once, I will agree with you, because that is one of the things is you cannot showboat, you cannot be lazy when it comes to those pins. You have to hook that leg, you have to hook those arms.
The disrespect. Look what's happening inside that ring. Absolutely, Edwin is just smacking the face of Mikey Spandex, who nails an atomic drop. Mongolian chop from Mikey Spandex, and the Falcon Punch takes him down. This crowd coming to life here.
The crowd is on their feet.
Well, at least that makes someone, because both of these men are down and out. The exhaustion
Yes,
setting
indeed.
in on both competitors.
Yelling for Mikey Spandex here. Oh!
Oh, Mikey calling him into that corner. Gets out of the way.
Oh, just in time.
Catches that kick. Absolutely, Edwin doesn't know where he's at. Look at that German suplex. The shoulders are down.
That was a beautiful bridge, too.
Big kick from Mikey Spandex. Looking to put him away and move on. Oh, but Edwin kicks out. This match continues.
So quick, and I mean, that's what you gotta do. As you can see, absolutely Edwin is quite larger than Mikey Spandex, but he's got to go, 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 go if he's going to get a win.
Look at those quads of Mikey Spandex. That's some cross-fitting for you. Gonna show off the strength that he develops here at CrossFit Exalted.
Picking him up like a newborn baby.
Uh-oh. Mikey was looking to plant him on his face, but now he's got an inverted. Hits him with a neck breaker. A reverse TKO from absolutely Edwin, and he's gonna steal one here. Oh, wait a minute, Mikey kicks out.
I cannot believe he kicked out of that.
I didn't think he was going to. I thought for sure
I don't
absolutely
think
Edwin was moving on.
Anyone thought he was going to, including Mikey Spandex. That was muscle memory.
Muscle memory and potentially knowing that he is here in front of his hometown audience. But Mikey
DDT.
turns the tides and lands that DDT. Mikey out on the apron now. Looking to head up to the high rent district.
It's a dangerous move here, Mikey.
He's flying with that big elbow from the top rope.
Hooking that leg. And a 3 count.
Here is your winner, Mikey Spandex.
Mikey Spandex, the final opponent in the first round of the tournament. Moving on to the second round.
He's going to be in the semifinals. So is his tag partner, DMC. So is Edge Stone. So is Ron Bass Jr. But who's going to face who? And we've got a couple other matches before we get to round 2. Don't go anywhere, ladies and gentlemen. Come on back for more GCW 15.
See if one of y'all get loud in there. Let me hear y'all. Let's go.
Culture Inc. out here hyping up the crowd.
Let's go. Culture, let me hear you. See, I know y'all can get louder than that. Culture wants to hear you. Let's go. Well, y'all shout out tonight. We see y'all tonight. So look, since y'all out tonight, we got one question for everyone here in Tampa, Florida. Who in here is down with the culture? I don't believe that. I don't believe that. I know I get louder than that. Sanford, Florida. I said, who in here is down with the culture? When I say culture, you say E. Culture. Culture. When I say culture, you say E. Culture. Culture.
Let's go! Let's go!
Hey, but everyone here, look, the culture show has finally arrived in the form of the angel of culture and college James, in the form of the antiquated Malik Bo City, in the form of the prodigy of flight, Eli Knight. Together we create Culture Inc. Now for all of y'all that are still asleep, we got 2 words for you. Stay woke.
And introducing their opponents. Making their way down the aisle, being accompanied by Mr. Gomez, hailing from Coney Island, New York. They weigh in this evening at 419 pounds, representing the forefront, Chris Metro and JC Metro, your GCW Tag Team Champions, the Metro Brothers.
We are here for a championship match. The GCW Tag Team Championships are on the line. The Metro Brothers versus Culture Inc. in here. This is GCW 15. I am Brittany Nicole with none other than the young professor. Go. Mr. Gomez says go, you go. He is our boss. You do get paid by him. Young professor getting the jackets, taking the cane, almost like a bellboy, as it were. He could be a bellhop. Very colorful bellhop, but a bellhop nonetheless. Let's see how the young professor getting to be a octopus at this point, holding all the stuffs and things. We can hear. Mr. Gomez is a wonderful, wonderful man that is, been a great force here at GCW. Backing the champions, backing what's right. The young professor standing at attention on the side. Taking the belts, as he should. The bell ringing here, like I said, championships on the line. You all right there?
I don't know. I was looking forward to this show. I was excited. I wore my good jacket. And I just feel like everybody's picking on me tonight. And I don't know how to feel. I don't know what I did.
Aww.
I try to work hard. I try to be loud, clear, accurate.
You're loud.
That's all you got? That's all I've achieved tonight?
No, you've achieved a lot. You did a really good job of making sure that the jackets didn't get wrinkled, the belts didn't get scuffed more. You're really good at your job.
Thank you. Well, let's find out, because let's do it right now as we call this matchup. Now, the prodigy of flight, Eli Knight, showing off some of that athletic prowess.
That is indeed. I do really enjoy Culture Inc. As much as I love Mr. Gomez and the Metro Brothers, Culture Inc. has laid waste to the Florida scene in wrestling and has really made a name for themselves. I mean, they've grown from just 2 to 3 to 4. I mean, they're ever expanding. Culture Inc.
Culture Inc. has a great opportunity here tonight, but they are in there against one of the most dangerous tag teams in all of professional wrestling.
Ooh.
Chris Metro now off the ropes, but the prodigy of flight, Eli Knight, showing why he earned that nickname. He can fly.
And driving it home with another one. Number 2, Electric Boogaloo over here.
Eli Knight is a sight to be seen. It might look one way as you're watching us here on Title Match Network, but folks, if you've never seen this man live, if you've never seen the way he flies, it's like he floats. It's like gravity's rules do not apply to Eli Knight. And now he and Malik Bosidi on the assault against JC Metro. Gets taken down a little tandem offense, a sling blade from Malik Bosidi.
That is what a good tag team does. Not saying the Metro Brothers are not a good tag team, but they're more ground and pound, as it were.
I think that's safe to say. I think that there's some stylistic differences between these two teams.
Up and over.
And we're seeing them here. The high-flying, high-excitement Culture Inc.
Doing some double drops on the brothers there.
Look at this, getting in the face of Mr. Gomez. You know Gomez doesn't like that. He doesn't want people that close to him.
No, especially touching his glasses. That's a no.
That's a no-no. I know that for sure. Near fall, Malik Bosidi in control.
This match has been a year in the making. I will say the Metro Brothers have been ducking and diving Culture Inc., so this is something that they've been striving for to try to get these championships.
Oh, look at this. Chris Metro on the outside got a hold of Malik Bosidi. Here comes JC. Oh, look at that. Below the belt, a low blow.
That is also another wonderful way that a tag team can work.
Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong. It's not the most ethical way, but it's effective. JC now grabbing Malik Bosidi by the hair and taking him over to the wrong side of town. He is in the corner of the Metro Brothers, which, by the way, is not where you want to be.
No.
Mr. Gomez is over there.
Especially you.
No, I don't. I'm in Culture Inc.'s corner, technically. I'm okay with that. I'm fine with that. That's where I need to be.
But, Mr. Gomez is going to join us.
Let's see. Look at this. I mean, in fairness, he pays me to talk. I mean, I thought that's what I'm supposed to do. What is the move here? What is the move? What am I supposed to do?
Oh!
Flapjack from the Metro Brothers.
And a hook of the leg.
In tandem. Malik kicks out. The Metro Brothers just look mean. Like all the time, like persistently.
Oh yeah, I won't even talk to them.
No, I mean, they show up, they wear their leather, they talk to Gomez, they come out.
They win, they
beat
leave.
People mercilessly, and then they go home. They don't even stick around to see the rest. That's the Metro Brothers. And, I mean, it works for them. It does.
It does indeed. I mean, they've been champions for a minute now.
Oh, look at that. Like hitting a brick wall. Down goes Bosidi. But he's able to kick out.
Able to kick out there just mere 0.0 milliseconds away, I guess I would say.
It was close. It was very close. Both Nick J. Holiday and Kaya Dream, all 4 members of Culture Inc. in the house here tonight.
Trying to get...
And we got Nick Holiday over here by the announcer's table. He likes to talk, Nick J. Holiday, but you know what? I think our fans here in Sanford like what he has to say.
They do indeed. They were pretty hyped at the beginning. I would have to say, I was thinking that the Metro Brothers would be the fan favorites here.
Oh,
but,
my God! I don't mean to cut you off.
I guess you don't need to be a favorite for that.
I might have heard him, Nick J. Holiday. I might have heard a little.
Can you get 2 claps and a Ric Flair up in here?
Oh, my goodness. Oh, wait. Malik was getting close to his tag partner, Eli Knight. And now he lured him in, and Eliza's trying to take him out of the ring. But the Metro Brothers and Mr. Gomez taking full advantage of the situation. This is
What?
what they do.
do you
Divide
mean?
and conquer.
What do you mean? I didn't see anything.
Yeah, of course you didn't.
No, I was looking at, I mean, the ref was trying to hold Culture Inc. back.
Well, see, I was looking at things in the foreground of the hard camera, and the Metro Brothers and Mr. Gomez were taking advantage of the situation. Illegal, might I add.
I think you're biased. I don't believe you.
Eli Knight doing all he can to try and rally this crowd to give Malik Bosidi a little boost of energy,
The crowd is behind Culture, though, as they're chanting.
but not quite enough, I suppose, because
Well, I
Chris
mean-
Metro continues this relentless assault on Malik Bosidi.
Professor, this isn't Disney. You don't just chant and then magically you win. You know,
I understand that, thank you. I mean, but there is something to be said about the energy from a live audience, and let's just take a moment to say that this is an amazing crowd that we have
Oh,
here tonight.
yes.
We are so happy to have a full house here at CrossFit Exalted for our first show in this venue. This is going to be our home for some time, and we are excited to be here.
and the
I think-
first show, I mean, in this venue, I mean, this is a pretty impressive show.
Down goes Eli Knight. Nick J. Holiday calling it a cheap shot. I think that's fair. I think that's a valid assessment.
I will agree. You get
Malik
a
now,
few-
look at this. Malik with a flurry of forearms. Oh, never mind. He just gets caught with a power bomb. And here come the Metros. Guillotine leg drop from the top rope. JC with the cover. Oh, but Malik somehow, some way able to kick out.
I mean, I am shocked that he's not decapitated after that. That was...
There's a reason they call that move the guillotine leg drop.
Viva la resistance.
You know, I just got done teaching about the French Revolution, for real. Like I spent like 3 weeks on it. Very interesting stuff. You should know all about that. Oh,
What?
Brittany, we're working.
I'm sorry, I'm sleeping.
Sorry. Less professor, more wrestling. Got it.
Got it.
JC has that side headlock locked in. He's got a chin lock, actually, it looks like. He's choking the life out of Malik Bosidi.
Oh, Mr.
He is fading
Gomez
fast.
is adding insult to injury there.
That's what he does.
I'm not touching that.
That might be it. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh!
Malik.
Showing an act of defiance that I don't know if we can even show,
An
but
act of defiance is one way of putting it. But what it's doing right now is it's getting Malik a little bit more fired up as he continues to fight to his feet. Going after JC, trying to get to his corner. Malik lands on his feet. It's a backstabber. This is the opening he needs. But can he get there? That's the question.
not even facing his corner yet. He's got to turn around and get over there.
JC also looking to get out and tag in his brother Chris. Kaya Dream looking to cheer on Malik Bosidi.
So close yet so far, and the Metros are heading to their corner.
Here comes Eli Knight, and here comes Chris Metro. The prodigy of flight, flying all around here with a flurry of clotheslines.
Taking out both Metro brothers at this point.
Back body drop. Eli Knight on the assault. Huge drop kick.
That's the prodigy.
Eli Knight continues to maintain this flurry of offense.
He is indeed a prodigy, as
This
you
is
just heard.
this is where he is at his most dangerous. This is what he does best. Using the brothers against each other. Combination neck breaker DDT. Goes with the cover, new champs. Oh, but Chris able to get the shoulder up barely, but in the nick of time. Referee Eliza Hayes says that is only 2.
So close. I think this is the closest I've seen the Metro brothers to losing the championships in quite some time.
They are in there against a very talented, very cohesive tag team. I mean, this is a chance for Culture Inc. to show what they're all about.
Oh, roll up.
He's not the legal man. He didn't see the tag. Here comes Malik Bosidi.
You gotta keep your eyes open and head on a swivel.
No, wait a minute. A little bit of tandem offense here. Standing fireman's carry. There goes Eli Knight.
And there we
10 toes
go.
Cover now, new champs. Oh, but using them against each other. JC makes the save just in the nick of time.
Bulldozing into both of them. out of the ring.
clearing house.
Oh, but JC out of the ring now.
Now it's just Chris Metro and Malik Bosidi, the two legal men in this matchup. Both of them showing signs of wear and tear, signs of exhaustion.
As they should.
Oh, there we go.
This has been a hell of a match.
More vicious shots from the Metro brothers. Here comes Chris. Right hand. Colliding with the skull of Malik Bosidi.
Oh.
Referee Eliza Hayes trying to maintain some semblance of order.
I'm
Not
impressed.
an easy task.
I'm very impressed with how much she's been able to keep the order.
Malik fights his way out of harm's way.
Oh, but here comes JC.
I might have spoken too soon. Metro brothers working together. JC with a couple of headbutts, looking for a superplex, and Chris is up top. Superplex!
Move out the way, Malik. Move out the way,
Oh
Malik.
no!
No!
Headbutt from Chris Metro.
What a flying headbutt. Malik has to be out, but oh!
Look at this. Eli Knight breaking up the count, flying European uppercut in the corner. Both. This is chaos, Brittany. I can barely call this thing.
I know, double boots. Everyone is down. The only people standing is our referee and the people outside the ring. Everyone in the ring is pretty much out at this point.
I hear Nick J. Holiday saying stay woke. I don't know if anybody's awake. I think these guys are knocked out cold. I think that's what we're seeing here.
Oh!
Kaya Dream shoving the boss man, Mr. Gomez.
She just dropped the boss.
But inside the ring, Malik fighting back to his feet. Chris Metro fighting back to his. They're coming to blows.
Oh, I mean,
Blow for blow.
Miss Dream herself, I will have to give her some gumption for shoving Mr. Gomez. That takes some balls.
Can we say that?
Yeah,
All right,
sure.
this is YouTube, right?
I just said it.
That's fair. And Zaguri from Malik Bosidi.
Oh!
Here it
Malik.
goes.
Oh!
European uppercut, back elbow, clothesline. Nice offensive combination from Malik Bosidi.
Oh!
Super kick for good measure.
With that Juve combo. One.
Tag made. Here comes the prodigy of flight.
New champs calling right now. Let's go. That's it.
Oh!
He's got a full Nelson.
Oh!
And that flatliner flying in goes Eli Knight. Eli's got to make the cover here. He's
Trying
got
to make
the
that
cover. Oh, wait a minute. The referee pulled out. JC pulling the referee clean out of the ring.
JC.
Oh, here comes Malik.
Oh.
Right out here in front of us, the action spills.
My goodness! What?
Please don't let them hit the Metro Brothers jackets. Please don't let them hit the Metro Brothers. Wait a minute. Roll up. Eli Knight's got his shoulders down.
The tights! The tights!
Only
a
two.
count.
Only two.
This is chaos. We have people flying, we have people trying to roll people up, we have everything going on right here. I don't even know what is going on. I don't know who the legal man is. I don't even know who I am.
Eli Knight is still your legal competitor for Task Force. And Chris Metro, the other legal man right here.
No!
Oh, down goes Eli Knight.
Oh!
Oh, no!
Got that Boston Crab.
Right in the middle. And
Here are your winners and still GCW Tag Team Champions, the Metro Brothers.
the Metro Brothers still holding on to their championships any way necessary. Mr. Gomez standing tall with the still champions.
We made mention of the French Revolution earlier, the reign of terror of the Metro Brothers in forefront with Mr. Gomez continues here at the Legend of the Medallion.
Introducing first, making her way down the aisle, hailing from Chicago, Illinois. Please welcome Sky Blue. And her opponent. Making her way down the aisle, hailing from the charm city of Baltimore, Maryland. She is the sweetest, sassiest, most charming thing to step in a ring. Please welcome Casey Lennox.
Women's wrestling action here at GCW 15. I am so excited for this because we have none other than Casey Lennox and somebody that is very well known at GCW from the Diamond Cup tournament we had, Sky Blue. I am none other than Brittany Nicole, and with me is the young professor.
Thank you very much. And we are here for the first of 2 women's matches to be featured here tonight on GCW 15 Legend of the Medallion. That's Sky Blue, who was remarkably impressive at our last event, GCW 14, the Diamond Cup. She's squaring off against Casey Lennox. I believe this is the first time these 2 ladies have had an opportunity to meet.
It is indeed, and what better way to meet than in the squared circle? You know, I do have to say that Sky Blue impressed me so much at the Diamond Cup. I mean, going against Genocide, Deonna Purrazzo, and Queen Aminata, our women's champion. I mean, she was phenomenal.
Absolutely, and you know what? She's so new. She's so young in this business. She is literally just starting out, and to have that kind of a performance, where in the first round she knocked off the current Impact Wrestling Women's Champion Deonna Purrazzo, and then made it all the way to the finals in that tournament. It says a lot about her potential. So maybe she didn't pick up gold, but if that's what she can do so early on in her career, you better believe Sky Blue is going to be someone to watch in all of professional wrestling.
Yes, but also Casey Lennox is somebody to watch coming out of Baltimore. I mean, she's sweet, she's sassy, she's glamorous. You said she was charming. Oh, she's also very loud.
Now, I said that, but I mean, in fairness, I mean, she did tell me to say that.
That's rude.
I'm just saying, this is not my first foray dealing with the bougie Casey Lennox.
Oh.
She's not, you know, she's just not always that nice, you know. That's all I'm going to say.
All right.
She said the emphasis when we say the sassiest. Let's leave it there. But I think that's a good place to be.
Well,
Coming
right
from
now,
Sky Blue.
Sky is showing some of her sass. Look at that.
Oh, look at this. Little confidence for Sky Blue, something we didn't see quite on that level the last time, but I think after a couple of performances like we saw, I think she's earned that confidence.
She has indeed. Oh, going right after Lennox. Oh, but also eating that apron. You know, I've been told that's the hardest part of the ring.
We hear that a lot on commentary everywhere.
But
So
that's
I
a
think
lie.
fair.
You know why?
Why is that?
Because the hardest part is the posts.
Yes, I would say if we're counting that exterior portion, sure. Casey Lennox now with the assault in the ring, pounding away on Sky Blue. Near fall for Casey Lennox. Casey Lennox featured on AEW Dark last year in 2020.
She has indeed a couple times been on AEW Dark. You know, she was telling me, we were talking about astrology, and she was talking about how the fact she's a Gemini, you know, and that's a two-sided kind of thing. What are you?
Stop for a minute. So you come to wrestling events and you talk to wrestlers about astrology? Like that's a thing?
What do you talk to them about?
Wrestling.
What their weight is
Yes,
and where
their
they're
weight
from?
and where they're from and all the information necessary
Boring.
to do my,
What sign are you?
I'm a Pisces.
Oh, that's typical Pisces. Okay.
I don't know what that means. That
I
doesn't
do.
mean anything.
I'm a Sagittarius, so
Congratulations.
thank you. We're perfect.
Casey Lennox right now extending that boot right under the throat of Sky Blue, using 4.5 of that 5 count from referee Eliza Hayes.
I mean, you have a 5 count, you might as well milk it. Oh!
Driving the entire body of Sky Blue heavily into that mat.
Sky still lifting up that shoulder, saying she is not going to be down and out yet.
Casey Lennox, a very strong competitor here in our women's division, certainly has the strength advantage over Sky Blue.
Oh!
But we've seen it in the past. That doesn't really necessarily mean anything because Sky Blue seems to have a solution for any type of opponent. I mean, she took on, as you said, Deonna Purrazzo, who's a submission tactician. We saw her take on Genocide and come away with a victory
yes.
against that massive powerhouse.
Yes, the bionic beast herself.
Oh, I don't know if she can handle
Oh!
Casey Lennox, I should say. I don't know if she can handle being driven face first into that second turnbuckle. But Lennox able to get her shoulder up in time. This matchup continues. Both ladies keeping it very competitive in there. But a takedown from Casey Lennox and a deep roll up. Oh, almost had her. Almost put her away.
Both wrestlers trying to get pin after pin, knowing that the longer this goes, the more and more chance that they have of losing.
Now, this is not a women's championship match. We will have one later tonight. Our champion, Queen Aminata, is in the house. And you better believe she's got her eyes peeled here watching this matchup. Both of these ladies are looking to stake their claim in the GCW women's division.
No doubt. You know, Sky Blue, I feel like, deserves a rematch with Queen Aminata. Oh!
I think based on the amount of views that we have on Title Match Network for that match, I think a lot of people would like to see those two ladies square off again.
Yes, indeed. You know what I don't want to hear, though? I don't want to hear Casey scream again.
No, I could really do without that.
Yeah.
These headphones really kind of keep things jacked up. That was,
Oh,
yeah, there it is.
That
Yep.
that is a banshee yell,
That's a thing.
like a Valkyrie.
That's a thing. And not a good thing. But a
No,
thing.
no, my eardrum is bleeding.
You might want to get that looked at. Casey Lennox right now using that and everything else in her arsenal. Chin lock locked in on Sky Blue. Trying to
Pulling Sky Blue's arms back so she can't get to those ropes, but Sky Blue working out of it.
couple of forearm shots to the midsection.
Oh, and back down Sky goes.
Casey Lennox using the hair there. Oh, just a shot right to the ribs.
I heard that one. That was a thud with authority.
A sickening thud.
That was like a punch. She could be like the first like women's punter in that's a football, right?
That's the thing. Yes, that's football.
Okay.
Very good. You don't watch football? Because you're too busy talking about astrology. Sorry. Casey Lennox in control now. Referee Eliza Hayes checking on Sky Blue. Sky Blue holding on to her ribs after that vicious kick from Casey Lennox.
I mean,
think
you
she might
would
have trouble
too.
breathing here. Yeah, I would. I checked my own after that shot.
Casey wanting to get in there and get after Sky.
Referee Eliza Hayes doing a good job here, maintaining some order and making sure the health and safety of our roster is maintained. But I'm not sure there's going to be much help coming for Sky Blue.
Oh, what? That is a snap-mare.
A lot of snap in that snapmare. That's correct, yes.
That was like a ginger snap. I
There's
don't
no
know.
ginger. I'm sitting here. I'm not
Well,
in
would
there.
you like to get in?
No,
Okay.
I do this, they do that. That's the way this works. Sky Blue trying to get back up, but Casey Lennox using her size and strength to maintain the advantage on Sky Blue.
Sky trying to get to the rope. She's so close, but her arms just won't quite reach.
You can hear this crowd, though. They're getting behind Sky Blue, and we saw that last time as well when we were out in Tampa.
We did indeed, but here goes Sky up on Casey's shoulders.
Sky Blue trying to get out of it, out of harm's way. She manages to escape the hold.
Missed the kick with a kick of her own.
Right alongside the skull of Casey Lennox. Both ladies go down. Referee Eliza Hayes making sure everybody's still safe and in this thing, but who's going to get to their feet first? Who's going to get to their feet at all? I'm not sure. That was a vicious kick from Sky Blue.
Sky is definitely fighting up here. Both these women are going at it. Oh, forearms. Oh!
Big shot from Casey Lennox. Return fire from Sky Blue. That one almost took her head off.
Tit for tat here with these wrestlers.
Sky Blue sent off the ropes.
Oh!
Spinning head scissor takeover from Sky Blue. That quickness.
Casey is dizzy.
Uh-oh. Hurricane Rana. And here comes Sky Blue.
Lennox not knowing where she is
Ducks
at
the
the
clothesline,
moment.
looking for a backslide, perhaps. No, catches her with that knee right to the side of the head. And a super kick takes down Lennox. Sky Blue with a cover. And Casey Lennox manages somehow, some
Wow.
way to kick out.
Wow. You have to give it up for Casey for kicking out of that.
Sky Blue maintaining the pressure, bringing her to her feet. I thought she was going for a neck breaker. Here comes Casey Lennox.
Oh!
Takes her down hard. A modified cutter of some type. Oh wait, she
Kick out.
said, nope, it's not. She said it is not a 3 count. She said it's close, but that is only 2.
That was so close. I mean,
That was remarkable. If a referee's hand makes contact and they say no, that tells you it is close. That
Yep.
can happen, folks. It's physics. Your arm can still fall, even if it's not 3.
oh!
Drives her face first into her knee. Up and over and Sky
Oh
Blue.
my goodness! Slice bread going for it!
Here is your winner, Sky Blue.
And with that sliced bread finishing off Casey Lennox, Sky Blue definitely leaving another mark here at GCW.
More of the same from Sky Blue. She is impressing up and down. What is next for this young up-and-coming newcomer? I'm not sure. I'm sure we'll see it again sometime soon. But the Legend of the Medallion, we're coming back with the second round of the tournament. Don't go anywhere, folks. We'll see you soon.
Introducing first, making his way down the aisle from right here in Sanford, Florida. He weighs in this evening at 195 pounds, representing the Tag Team Task Force. Please welcome the Grand Marshal, Mikey Spandex. And introducing his opponent. Making his way down the aisle from representing G14 Classified. He weighs in this evening at 180 pounds. Also representing the Tag Team Task Force. Please welcome TMC.
Back at Generation Championship Wrestling GCW 15 Legend of the Medallion, we are into the second round of the tournament, and as it is foretold, Task Force is about to go head to head to see who will make it to the finals. I am none other than your commentating cutie, Brittany Nicole. alongside the bow-tied dashing gentleman, Ginger, the young professor.
I'm only half ginger. I'm a day walker like Blade. It's a red beard, blonde hair. It's a whole thing. You don't understand. It's fine.
No, I don't. I was gifted with good genetics.
I thought I was the commentating cutie. No? I guess I got that memo. I didn't read that right.
No, I mean, you know, as I said, this could happen. And you know what? It happened. It's almost like I'm psychic.
Something like that. You're something, all right. But what we're witnessing right now, folks, for those of you just joining us, maybe you're joining us for the first time. Maybe this is the first time that you have seen DMC, who is in the blue tights, and yes, those say Task Force, and Mikey Spandex. Mikey in the Pac-Man spandex, of course. But folks, if you don't know, these two men are tag team partners, longtime tag team partners. They have wrestled on 205 Live. They have won many championships in their time as a tag team. I have known both of these men since literally my first day in the professional wrestling industry. And I'm shocked right now to see what's developing. Now, it's not out of bad blood or anything. It's out of the spirit of competition. Both of these men looking to claim the medallion here tonight.
And well, as we say it is in the spirit of competition, and this might become a friendly competition for DMC and Spandex, but also this could turn bad really quick and become a Cain and Abel situation.
Remains to be seen. Mikey Spandex seems to have a little bit more support, but in fairness, we are in his hometown, in his home gym, as a matter of fact. A lot of fellow CrossFitters coming out to support Mikey Spandex tonight. But look at, you see what I see there, Brittany? Look at DMC's socks. He is wearing Task Force socks. He has Mikey's face, as well as his own, on his feet.
He does. I mean, people seem to be going for DMC as well. This is an even split.
DMC, I know he's from G14 classified, so we can't say where he's from, but I do happen to know he's from not too far away himself. Here goes Mikey. You know, I meant to say something earlier. I thought that's what they were. Do you see those shoes? You see those shoes that Mikey's wearing?
I do see those shoes.
Those are some Adidas Ric Flair shoes.
Those are some, that is some blue.
He is styling and profiling tonight, and he's doing so while he stands across the ring from his brother in arms, from a man who he has traveled up and down the roads with. They have been on WWE television together, and tonight...
Oh, hugging it out, getting ready for this bout.
Tonight, it's not about the tag team. Tonight, it's about the medallion. It's about supremacy, and that's interesting here because these two men know each other so well.
So well. They know each other's every move, every ability, and they can keep up with each other because they have for so long as partners.
They know each other's strengths. They know each other's weaknesses. So it's really going to be a game of chess here for as long as this match endures. And whoever is the first to make a mistake is going to be the one on the receiving end of some punishment. And we're yet to see where that's going to go here because these guys are as evenly matched as they come.
They are evenly matched, and if we were to do a tail of the tape, I would say they're also evenly, almost weight, height, length, like everything is pretty symmetrical on these two.
They're pretty darn close. Mikey's got a slight weight advantage, but not enough that I would call necessarily significant. However, Mikey is a pretty well-accomplished CrossFit athlete, but DMC, a former military member, part of the United States Armed Forces, is DMC. So both of these guys have a lot of combat and athleticism going for them. They both kip up. See, this is what I'm talking about. This is what it's all about, these guys.
It's like we're seeing double.
Shoulder tackle, both men going for the same offensive maneuvers.
Trying again, trip him up. Oh!
DMC with a drop kick. Mikey didn't see it coming. Down goes Spandex.
And that goes point for DMC if we're counting blows.
Here comes DMC looking for that big splash.
That one had some height on it.
The Air Jordan splash from DMC. Oh, wait a minute. He went for that springboard spinning European uppercut, and Mikey caught him with 2 knees to the sternum for good measure. Roll up here, Mikey, looking to move on. But DMC able to power out just in the nick of time.
Such an early pin, but that's what you gotta do because this is a tournament. Whoever wins still has to go on to face in the finals someone else, and that could cost you the medallion.
Well, and that makes things interesting for a number of reasons. Like, yes. Oh my God. Why are you laughing? How sadistic are you, Brittany Nicole? Is there something I need to know about you?
I want to see another. Thank you, sir.
I think this crowd does as well. I don't think DMC wants to see another. Oh, no!
Thank you so much, Mr. Spandex.
That two-handed Mongolian chop from Mikey Spandex. And Mikey, with an innovative maneuver, dropping a clothesline
Across
as DMC is just hanging onto the bottom rope.
I mean,
Mikey heading upstairs.
already up to the
Flying!
top.
Lands
No.
on his feet, rolls through.
Oh,
Flipping spear. And just like that, the tides have turned. That's what happens when you know your opponent inside and out. So much history between Task Force.
Such indeed, and this,
A jackhammer from Mikey Spandex.
we could be seeing the end of a brotherhood here. We could be seeing the end of Task Force. If this really goes and gets heated, they might possibly split for good.
I mean, that's a possibility, I suppose, but both of these guys are here for the spirit of competition. I've got to believe that their friendship, their brotherhood is stronger.
That's why I said it.
Then
Of course
what-
it's a possibility.
Well, anything's possible. Back elbow from DMC.
Oh!
Nailing a chop of his own. Right between the pectoral muscles of Mikey Spandex.
Oh!
Mikey coming out with some knees to the midsection. Went for a falcon punch, swinging a miss. And a huge European uppercut.
And there we go. DMC knocked a little senseless.
DMC just draped over the top turnbuckle, and
Mikey is
hanging on, trying not to fall over.
yeah, that was some balancing there.
Look at the fatigue setting in early. And these guys,
Well,
these guys aren't done. And again, whoever wins has to go in and fight in another match against an opponent yet to be determined.
yeah, I mean, this is the first of the second round matches, and if they do any more damage to each other, I don't know if there's going to be a final match at all.
No, and I'm worried about that because no matter what the situation may be in the final, we got 2 big hosses getting set to collide in this next match. I'm talking about Ron Bass Jr. and your friend and the
And
man who's
yours.
the purveyor of my fear, Mr. Edgestone.
I don't know if this ring can hold that.
Well, we are going to find out here live.
Oh,
Oh, look at this. A little hesitation, and DMC takes advantage. DMC, big splash in the corner.
Looking to hit him again. Oh, another splash. Are we going to do a third time as a charm?
We're going to find out.
Oh,
The hat trick for DMC. He connects. Sends Mikey across the ring into the opposing turnbuckle. DMC take a little bit of time, though. That's not what you want to do here
No, but
against
he's-
Mikey Spandex.
he definitely is winded. I would be too. Mikey, oh, I don't even know. Just hitting Spandex there.
Oh, that
And
kick connects. right into the face, which has no give because of where his head was positioned in that turnbuckle. But Mikey fighting out of it. DMC looking to go for a power bomb.
Mikey is giving it a fight, but he's going for it again.
Oh, more punishment right to the skull.
Oh!
Down goes Mikey. He's hung up in the ropes there.
This is not a good place for Mr. Spandex, indeed.
A lot of kicks from DMC right to the skull of his partner. Mikey looks out of it.
Mikey don't like it.
Did you just make a Life cereal reference? Is that a thing?
That I did. I just aged myself.
Are you old enough to know what that is?
Yes.
Uh-oh. Both members of Task Force poised atop the turnbuckle.
Oh, this is not going to be good for either
We're
of
at
them.
GCW 15. They're hanging on.
Oh, no.
It's going to be... Oh, wait a minute.
Oh.
Down goes DMC. He landed hard.
He did indeed.
Mikey's on the second rope.
What is Mikey going to
Look
do?
at the fly.
Oh.
Big forward drop kick.
With a kip up added to boot.
Oh, Mikey gonna flatten him out. That explosive power from Mikey Spandex.
Making a pancake out of DMC.
Here is your winner, Mikey Spandex.
Mikey Spandex moving on to the finals for the GCW medallion.
One mistake is all it takes, and DMC made it. He lost his balance. He was trying to mount some offense against Mikey on the top rope, went crashing and burning, and Mikey Spandex takes advantage. He's going on to the finals. He is one step closer to claiming the medallion, and it looks like the Brotherhood of Task Force is intact.
Representing first class, he is the modern day outlaw, Ron Bass Jr. Introducing his opponent. Made his way down the aisle from New Orleans, Louisiana. He weighs in this evening at 216 pounds. He is the reality of wrestling television champion, the Stone Titan, Edge Stone.
Second round of the GCW Medallion Tournament here for Generation Championship Wrestling's Legend of the Medallion, Edge Stone versus Ron Bass Jr. One of these two will go to the finals, and it is going to be a match for a sturdy ring. Let's hope this ring is put together, because these two hosses are about to go head to head, and we're about to have some earthquakes going on in here. As always, I am the one and only lovely Brittany Nicole, and with me is my bow-tied gentleman, the young professor.
I feel like it's a weird title, but yes, I am here. Thank you. The my bow-tied gentleman. That was your words, not mine.
Well, I mean, you know, you're like a little pet project of
Thank
mine.
you. How's that working out for you?
Terrible.
It's working out pretty good for our fans here at GCW 15. It's a semifinal matchup. Edge Stone, Ron Bass Jr.
Oh!
Ron Bass Jr., of course, the son of the great outlaw Ron Bass Sr.
And that is the first time I have ever seen Edge Stone knocked down and out of the ring.
I'd be lying if I said that didn't bring me just a little bit of joy.
That is terrible. I'm going to tell him you said
Don't
that.
you dare.
I have his phone number.
Don't
I
you
can
do
just
it.
text him.
Well, if you do that, then you have to ring announce and you have to wear those heels and jump up onto the apron. So just so you know, if he gets a hold of me, you've got extra work to do. You're still gonna go with this? You're gonna die on this hill?
Just call them that.
Edge Stone, oh, look at this. Couple of jabs from Ron Bass Jr. Back elbow.
What a hit.
The sauciest hoss this side of the Mississippi.
He is quite saucy.
Gets caught with a throat chop. And Edge Stone looking to wear down the big man.
Edge losing his temper. Almost going after the referee. Not sure.
You know, I just said Edge was trying to wear down the big man. It's a little weird calling someone else the big man in an Edge Stone match, but right now the size advantage belongs to Ron Bass Jr., and so does the offensive advantage as he goes for a cover, looking to put him away. One of these two men going to be going up against Mikey Spandex in the finals to determine who's going to be the holder of the GCW medallion. Of course, that medallion can be cashed in for an opportunity at any championship here in GCW. Edge looking to move ahead now, but Ron Bass Jr. gets his shoulder up at a count of one. The big hoss, Ron Bass Jr.
Very impressive. Edge not giving up, though. Looking to whoop this cowboy.
Edge Stone just kind of measuring. Ron Bass Jr. stomping away, trying to keep the big man off his feet.
And that's what you got to do. And again, also, you know, use the ring to your advantage in any way, shape, or form.
Edge Stone looking very impressive here tonight. But here's a potential scenario that could be interesting. Edge Stone, if he were, and I'm not saying he will, and I kind of don't want him to, but if he were to advance here, he'll go up against Mikey Spandex, who is his former employer. I mean, Edge was an intern for Task Force, and Mikey had to fire him after injuring me.
That's dangerous, but also it would equally be dangerous if Ron Bass Jr. got in there with Mikey Spandex, because
as much CrossFit power as Mikey Spandex possesses, you got to figure, I'm not sure that's going to hold up against Ron Bass Jr. at 330 pounds. I mean, Mikey's strong, but that is a tall order.
Yeah, Mikey's like a third of Ron.
That's fair. That's fair.
Ron is 3 Mikeys.
Yes, you got it. That's a third. It's good math. I'm glad you're practicing.
Well, you know, I have to keep up, you know, just...
Edge Stone now, a big kick to the midsection of Ron Bass Jr. What is he going to do here? I don't know if that's the way to go.
Oh!
Ron Bass Jr. takes advantage. Back body drop.
Well, as he would. I mean, that was
Couple of axe handle smashes.
overzealous of Edge, I will have to say that.
The modern day outlaw looking to flatten Edge Stone. Turning him into a skipping stone. Ron Bass Jr. needs to make a cover here. Gives Edge a little bit of time.
It does indeed, but he
Cover.
Oh,
It's a big man pinning your shoulders down, but Edge
Again.
Stone, good ring awareness, able to get that left foot onto the bottom rope.
too close to those ropes.
Forcing referee Richard White to break the count. This match continues. Again, a semi-final matchup. One of these two men going to be moving on tonight.
And I usually call that kind of maneuver when you pin too close to the ropes a rookie mistake. However, neither of these are rookies, and it just has to be for the sheer fact that they're fatigued from having matches earlier
It's
in the
also a
night.
mistake of inertia. I mean, there's a whole lot of mass in that ring being thrown around. Where you land is where you land.
Inertia. Are we just gonna make this into an entire school after school
Like,
special?
you know that the reason I'm called the professor is because that's a fact. Like, it's what I do. You're learning here. You're learning. You're welcome. Edge Stone trying to teach something to Ron Bass Jr. But Ronnie Bass able to get that left shoulder up in time. This match continues here.
Stone just tired and frustrated.
These two colossal competitors giving it all they have here.
Pulling himself up.
regardless of who moves on, one of these two men will have the size advantage heading in, but is that going to be enough? That was a sharp clothesline from Ron Bass Jr.
Stone inside out.
I think Stone's moving. That's going to do it. That's going to put him away. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, what?
Edge Stone.
Only two.
Referee said it was very close, those were his exact words.
Yes, they were.
I'm pretty close to the action. I tend to agree.
I thought that was over.
One more.
Ron Bass Jr. looking to make sure it is. He said he's going to go for another one here. Oh, wait, something else.
What?
Uh-oh.
Oh,
Oh, wait a minute. Attacking the leg, the knee of Ron Bass Jr.
you know, that's a smart move to take
Edge
on
Stone.
Goliath.
Flipping neck breaker. Takes him down.
Oh!
The winner of this contest by pinfall, and moving on to the finals for the GCW Medallion, Edge Stone.
Edge Stone
Here he comes,
moving
here he
on. Congratulations.
One more.
One more indeed, as
back.
Edge Stone.
I have to see him one more time, don't I?
Yeah, that's what one more means. I thought you were good at math.
I am. I wish I wasn't.
Edge Stone moving on to the finals here for the Medallion. I can't wait for that match.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall, and it is for the Generation Championship Wrestling Women's Championship.
Ooh, no one knows who I am. That's okay. You'll know who I
Introducing first, making her way to the ring, the challenger from Indio, California. She puts the Ray in Cray. Ray Lynn. And introducing her opponent.
Brittany,
Oh,
I can
it
feel
is.
it. I can feel it in my bones.
I feel it. Oh yeah, I feel it in other places, but also my bones.
The newly crowned GCW Women's Champion, the African woman wrestler, Queen Aminata. This is her first title defense.
It is her first title defense, and not only is she the GCW Women's Champion, she is also the Diamond Cup Champion, winning both of them at the Diamond Cup tournament that we had.
That tournament set to become an annual tournament. Of course, the inaugural edition held in December in Tampa, Florida. And you can catch all of those matches, and trust me, you'll want to catch all of those matches on Title Match Network. Some amazing contests, including a very very impressive performance from our champion. Look at this.
Well, as I can
Isn't that
tell-
a TikTok thing? You're up on what the kids are doing, aren't you? Wasn't that a little TikTok thing?
That is sure, but I think it's maybe just a thing between them because these two are actually really close friends. They have known each other for quite some time, and they have actually wrestled several times, and so this kind of competition is not going to be easy for either of them. Oh!
Well, the Queen now trying to establish her authority inside the squared circle and doing a good job of it. Ray Lynn hanging on, trying to pin the champion. The Queen Aminata hanging out. Look at this nice head scissor from Ray Lynn.
Well, Ray is not going to go easy into this good night because she is indeed a black belt in karate and has a kickboxing background as well, so we have to watch out for those feet.
Good athletic background there. This is the first time I've had a chance to see Ray Lynn in action, so I'm excited to see what she brings to the table. Queen Aminata, though, has done nothing but impress me over and over. Had a chance to see her in action here at GCW 13 while we were up in Indianapolis, and then, of course, at the Diamond Cup. But this is a big moment for Queen Aminata. This is a title defense. This is where all that work that she's done, all those matches that she won, she could potentially have it all slip away, and she could lose that championship. And Ray Lynn is looking to let her know that that is a distinct
She keeps
possibility.
going for that arm, trying to work it, trying to injure Aminata, knowing she has to take out some kind of body part for Aminata to be down.
Will limit the offensive arsenal. That's what Ray Lynn is trying to do here. But Queen Aminata doing a good job of maintaining some good defense and getting a little distance right now. Perhaps reformat her game plan. This crowd coming to life here. Both ladies jaw-jack a little bit, having a little fun.
These two are such a force. I mean, we could see a new champion tonight. I have no doubt in Ray Lynn's ability. And these two, not only, like I said, they're friends, they've wrestled together, they've worked together. They actually trained in the same dojo in Japan on 2 separate occasions, but still received the same training. So they're equally matched.
Queen Aminata right now maintaining a little wrist control. Ray Lynn looking to get out of it, turn the tides perhaps. And she does, successful in that endeavor. But here comes Queen Aminata.
Doing the same. Face first goes Ray Lynn.
Queen Aminata looking at a submission perhaps. She's got the hammer lock there. She's got her pinned down hard. Ray Lynn able to work her way out of it, roll through.
She is a slippery snake indeed. Oh!
Nice takedown. And now Ray, oh, look at this, grabbing the hair is Queen Aminata. Releasing it.
Holding on to that hair. Oh! Getting her down with that leg.
Great back and forth, very evenly matched. I mean, you can see that these two know each other well. There's not a lot of feeling each other out.
Oh!
It's more of trying to anticipate the offense of each other. And if they come from the same training background, like you said, if they have sat underneath the same tree, that might explain a lot of it. But right now, Ray Lynn going up on the offense here. Irish whip, but Queen Aminata reverses. Up and over goes Ray Lynn. Nice arm drag. Oh, wait a minute. They both went for tandem arm drags there. Something's got to give. Nice modified arm drag there from Ray Lynn. And a drop kick. And that connected hard with the sternum of Queen Aminata.
Oh.
Uh-oh. Head scissor takedown.
Aminata not knowing where she is at the moment.
You see the smile on the face of Ray Lynn. Here she comes, head of steam. Aminata up and over, rolls through. Hits a big forearm, sends Ray Lynn crashing back into the turnbuckle.
She does indeed. And another one, driving it in.
Did you see how she did that? She actually fell into it. She used added momentum, a little bit extra, to put down Ray Lynn and lines her up for that kick that connected in a big way.
Kicking to the back.
The human body is not meant to take that kind of punishment. The Queen Aminata, again, looking to lay claim to her throne at the top of the GCW women's division.
She does indeed. Oh,
Nice clothesline from the
powerful.
champ.
Taking a little bit of a breather. I don't know if that's a smart thing.
Ray Lynn clutching the back of her skull.
I will say she's a queen, but looking to kick the ref too.
Well, champion's advantage. I mean, she's got a little bit of leeway that Ray Lynn does not have. A disqualification does not result in a changing of hands of the championship.
She does indeed, but you know, Aminata is
gosh.
a true wrestler. She is not going to want to win by a disqualification.
She's going to want to win by one of those vicious forearm shots like we just saw there.
She is, and if she can get the kick in that she has done to so many to get that championship, including Sky Blue, it might be over. Here she goes, a little juicy juice. Boom! And like I said, that kick!
God.
I told you that kick.
Somebody check Ray Lynn's teeth.
She has none now.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about.
They're in the audience.
I'm concerned for her dental health. Cover from the champ. Look at her retain. Ray Lynn able to kick out.
Oh,
Well, I'm not sure why
Aminata
she'd want to after a few shots like that.
already. Oh, that is not a comfortable position.
Oh, wait a minute. Looking for that submission, but Ray Lynn trying to pin the champion's shoulders down, use her momentum against her. Ray Lynn's shoulders pinned down now. Both women trying to struggle, fight their way. Aminata hanging on. Ray Lynn trying to fight out of it. Look at this modified dragon sleeper with a body scissors.
Really wearing down Ray Lynn. I mean, this is not good for her.
That's some cervical spine extension. That's not a good place to be. Ray Lynn able to get herself out of harm's way, at least for a moment. Ray Lynn sent off the ropes. Sunset flip, goes for a cover. Oh, thought we were gonna have a new champion there.
Oh, and the kicks yet again.
Knocking the
You
wind.
have to really watch out for Aminata's feet. They are dangerous, deadly weapons.
We have seen that time and time again. Queen Aminata, sharp as a tack coming into 2021. Her first championship defense. Backbreaker from the champion, showing off her strength as well. She's got so many tools in her arsenal, Brittany. So many available to her. She is so dangerous.
You're telling me. I mean, she went through 3 opponents in one night to get that belt. She is not going to let it go as easily.
She just drove both of her knees into the lower back of Ray Lynn, and then a huge kick for good measure as well.
Oh! A shot heard around the world. Those ribs possibly could be cracked at this point.
You know, one of our sponsors for this event is Health in Motion Chiropractic, and I think they're going to be happy with their money because they're probably going to get a client out of this particular match.
Oh, yes, indeed. I mean, you know, a smart move for a chiropractor to sponsor a wrestling event.
I mean, that's job security right there.
Yeah. Clients galore here tonight.
Any other potential chiropractors watching, the inbox is open. Snap suplex there from Queen Aminata. The champion in control, firmly in control.
The fans impressed with this match here. I mean, you have to give it up for Ray Lynn, though. Really going toe-to-toe with Aminata is no easy feat.
I mean, she hung in there for a while, but for the last several minutes, it has been all Queen Aminata. Wait a minute. I might have spoken too soon. Ray Lynn trying to stay in this thing. Couple of shots right into the chest of the champ. Ray Lynn ducks a clothesline. Couple of kicks trying to take out the legs. Those dangerous feet of Queen Aminata. But here comes Ray Lynn. Went to take her head off with that kick. Nice sweep there from the challenger.
Beautiful sweep going in there. Ray Lynn with some kicks of her own and a double knees.
Takes down the champ. Looking to pick up the gold, but not quite yet. Queen Aminata kicks out.
Ray Lynn frustrated.
Ray Lynn with that running knee strike right under the jaw of Queen Aminata.
Aminata dazed. Ray Lynn, up and
Nice Hurricane Rana from Ray Lynn. She's got a chance here. She's got an opportunity to pick up the gold.
She does indeed. Oh, Ray Lynn over the top rope.
Lands on the apron, though. Shot from Ray Lynn. The champ. She is out of sorts for sure. Oh, wait a second. Ray Lynn taking a little bit too long. Major contact on top of the turnbuckle.
What a
Aminata's got her hooked up. These two ladies just trading blows. Way up in the high red district. And a superplex. Down goes Ray Lynn, but I think that took quite a bit out of our champ as well.
This is indeed wrestling at its finest here.
You can say that again. What an unbelievable match that our fans here in Sanford get to witness here at the Legend of the Medallion. We're not even done yet, Brittany. We still have one more match to go.
I don't know if I can take it. This is so exciting. I might lose my voice at that point.
These shots back and forth. They are swinging for the fences. These are home run swings that you're seeing.
I don't know if they can take much more. Oh!
God almighty. I am taking the Lord's name in vain watching this. This is some brutal offense. Ray Lynn with that huge left hook.
And repeating, following up, mirroring Ray Lynn.
Here they go again.
Once again.
More shots to be doled out here.
My goodness.
I don't know who has the advantage. I'm not sure where we go from here. Wait, both women locking up here.
Oh!
Little extra momentum there, a little bit extra pendulum swing with that flatliner. Queen Aminata looking to put away the challenger, but both women back to their feet. Went for that kick, but Ray Lynn connects.
Bye, sweetie, Ray Lynn says, but Aminata says no.
A little bit of trash talk, that little bit of opening might have been a mistake there for Ray Lynn.
You know, it just feeds the fire in Aminata when you go against her.
Uh-oh. Breaks the hold. Oh my God!
What? Another headbutt.
Both of their melons clocking together.
Woo. That is an act of desperation there because you know that it's going to take out a lot on your opponent, but also on you as well.
And I know we've got chiropractors around. Do we have anyone that specializes in concussions? I don't see any.
Well, Edgestone is a psychology major.
I don't think that's the same thing.
Sure it is.
That's considered a soft science. Which is interesting because his name's Edgestone. I just put that together. Are you proud of me? Oh my God. Now they're slapping each other. They are resorting to any and everything that they can to claim the gold here tonight.
This is just a pure...
It's a brawl. It is an absolute brawl.
It is. It is a barroom brawl. Oh.
Champ had her arm cocked up. Oh, almost rolled her up. Almost a new champ there.
Ray Lynn trying again.
Ray Lynn doing all she can to try and keep the champ out of sorts.
One more time.
Schoolboy.
Whew.
Or is it a schoolgirl?
Me either.
They both hooked up here. Wait a minute. Queen Aminata. Snapmare takeover. Uh-oh.
If she does another kick.
A knee right there. Oh, wait a minute. It gets rolled up. Ray Lynn still in this thing. Still trying to take home that gold, but Queen Aminata looking to hang on for dear life here. Big kick from the champ. Oh, wait a minute. Wait for that fisherman's neck breaker. We've seen it before. Ray Lynn kicks her square in the skull.
Aminata
Down goes the champ. New champion. Oh, but she gets the shoulder up.
How?
This crowd loving what they're seeing here, and I can't say I blame them. This has been an unbelievable offensive exchange between these two women.
This has been awesome. This is indeed wrestling. Oh!
Drop toe hold. Ray Lynn goes into the second rope.
Eating that second rope. Oh!
Kick right to the back of the head from Queen Aminata.
That's a good night to Ray Lynn there. I don't even know if Ray Lynn is conscious at the moment.
Looking for that fisherman's neck breaker, and she connects. Queen Aminata goes for that cover. Oh, but Ray Lynn kicks out at 2.5.
What? can't believe this. That should have been 3.
How does she have enough energy to do that left?
I don't even think she knows how she has that energy.
Somebody should count when we watch the footage back on how many blows to the head she's received, and yet Ray Lynn continues on! That cutter looked like a modified neck breaker! New champion! Oh, wait a minute!
I am just as baffled as you, Raylin. I don't know how either of you are still moving.
Ray Lynn just sitting, the frustration clearly displayed on her face.
What?
Has a waist lock
A
on the
match.
champ. Oh, wait, and went for another one of those spinning kicks. Aminata cuts her down. Oh my God.
And Raylin sitting pretty and laying on her back now, out. If Aminata can land whatever
she
she's
gonna do
thinking,
now?
She's got to do what she's got to do. She has to find a way to keep Raylin down. This is the only way.
Queen Aminata on top. That flipping senton splash.
And there you go.
Here is your winner and still GCW Women's Champion, Queen Aminata.
Queen Aminata retaining the GCW Women's Championship. Oh, I don't know about you, Professor, but I know we're still early into 2021, but that could be match of the year for GCW. Like, oh my God.
So far, solid contender for sure. Queen Aminata, just as impressive as we saw her at the Diamond Cup. The champ retains, but give it up for Ray Lynn, the toughness. We hope to see her again, but Queen Aminata rolling on here. We've got one more match, folks. Don't move a muscle. We're going to find out who's going to collect the first ever medallion for GCW.
Making his way.
One more. There's one left. It's the easiest one. It's the easiest one.
Oh, and we are off with a bang already. Edge Stone not playing around. And Mikey Spandex taking the hard hits, looking to end this match early to claim that medallion. As always, I am Brittany Nicole. Alongside me is the young professor.
You almost were not alongside the young professor. Edge Stone was angry, huffing and puffing, looking to blow everybody's house down in the ring before the match even started.
He was indeed. I mean, you know, I'm impressed with your quickness,
He
sir.
has hurt me before. I am deceptively quick for a man my size, I'll have you know.
He's hurt you before?
We've talked about this. Are you paying attention?
Yeah, I know, but I feel bad for your poor little broken heart.
What? Wait. It's not that kind of party. Edge Stone right now, though, mounting some offense on Mikey Spandex. I gotta hand it to Edge, the former intern of both Mikey Spandex and DMC Task Force.
Well,
Great wrestler,
Mikey
really
might be
lousy intern.
Mikey might be a CrossFit, you know, a guru, champion, whatever. However you rate CrossFit, I don't know. But definitely trying to pick up Edge Stone is not a smart move.
No, I would say that that's probably not the most advisable tactic, especially if you're Mikey Spandex, but
I mean, he's
Edge
a stone titan.
Well, and he's very, very intelligent, it would seem, because he mounted this attack from behind early, which is smart because he was in a hell of a match, a hell of a hoss fight with Ron Bass Jr.
Oh, yes.
Not to mention his first round match. Mikey Spandex in 2 as well, so getting an early advantage, that's one way of doing it. Oh, look at this, Mikey rolling him through, hanging on. Look at the strength of Mikey Spandex. Don't count him out. That
Whoa.
explosive.
Looks like CrossFit actually works.
Yes, it does. Big belly to belly from Mikey Spandex. Oh, wait, Spandex picks him up one more time. Huge clothesline. Wow, Mikey Spandex trying to level the playing field.
He is indeed, but you know what?
But it took all he had,
The
look.
smart man himself, Mr. Stone, Edge Stone rolling out of the ring to catch his breath, give himself a little bit of time.
Does that make him qualify as a Rolling Stone? Asking for a friend. There goes Mikey Spandex, up and over the top rope, crashing down onto the head of Edge Stone on the outside.
Mikey putting all of his weight into this.
Mikey's got some bad intentions. Look at that kick.
Punting him like he's a Charlie Brown football. My goodness, I don't know. Edge is on the floor. He's not. I don't see him getting up at this point. My advantage is a little skewed, but I don't see him getting up off the floor.
Wow, that was a hell of a kick. I think we both saw that. Edge Stone down. Mikey Spandex down. Referee Eliza Hayes counting out Edge Stone.
This might be the
This
way.
Not with a bang, but with a whimper. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh.
Here he comes, the Stone Titan,
I don't
clawing
know.
his way back inside the squared circle.
Just like Titans themselves, he is not going down easily. Oh, this is scary indeed.
Mikey, what does he got here? He's got him locked. Oh, is he going to try and pick him up?
Oh!
Well, Edge Stone.
Right to the head of Mikey. That is not going to feel good in the morning.
Mikey, front face headlock, hooking him up, looking maybe for a vertical suplex.
Not even close.
Edge Stone hanging on, hooks the tights, and wait a minute.
Oh!
Look at that, he threw him across the ring. The fact that Edge Stone can still do that after
Edge
2 matches
Stone
tonight is
sliding
unbelievable.
Into victory. Oh, not yet. He really
Intimidating
was close.
cover from Edge Stone. Goes for a cover again.
Still
Mikey
no
kicking
cigar. No cigar on that one.
Edge talking some trash
Oh.
to everybody here in CrossFit Exalted. He knows
Picking
Mikey's
him
got a lot of friends and family here tonight, and he's looking to show them
Oh.
what their man is made of. And right now, Mikey Spandex is in a bad, bad way.
Across the entire length of the ring, he threw him like a rag doll.
Edge Stone perhaps looking for a little retribution from the firing from GCW last year.
Again.
Well, he's certainly not fired now. He is fired up is what he is.
He
and he is
is.
picking the bones of Mikey Spandex, who can barely get to his feet.
I mean, do you blame him? He's been thrown across the ring twice.
Oh, wait a minute. All that momentum. Mikey with that leg lariat. I've seen Mikey end a lot of matches that way, but can he get there?
This could be it if
It's
he can
taken so
actually get a
long.
pin.
I think he took too long. If he had just been able to make that cover 1 or 2 seconds earlier, but I mean, Mikey Spandex, I'm surprised he can move. The fact that he was able to connect and cover it all is impressive in and of itself.
It is indeed. You know, I am impressed with Mikey Spandex. I do have to give it to him, but Edge Stone is a force.
Right hand, those stone paws of Edge Stone. Oh, wait a minute. Mikey catches him and spins him out and flattens him.
What?
Mikey looking to pick it up. Oh, Edge Stone kicks out at 2 7/8.
This is a roller coaster of emotions. I can't take it.
We've got fans standing up on tables, hooting and hollering,
Yes,
on the edge of their seat.
I am slightly scared about what will happen if Mikey does not win. I mean, look, the crowd is on their feet.
This
Completely.
is a very pro Mikey crowd. That's correct.
This is a pro Mikey crowd.
Well, Mikey right now has the opportunity, but don't count out Edge Stone. Oh my God, that suplex into a cutter. Down goes Spandex.
Whoa! And down
Ladies and gentlemen, the
and out.
winner of this contest and the first ever holder of the Generation Championship Wrestling Medallion, Edge Stone.
Edge Stone, the first GCW medallion holder, coming in as the Stone Titan, and now has a chance at any title he sees fit. This has been an amazing showcase tonight at GCW 15. Oh my goodness, young professor, this has been a show. What is?
Wait a minute. That's Solomon Stone. We saw him out here. In fact, he had
Stone.
Edge Stone in his corner, and he said he was going to procure a victory with him in his corner, but that didn't really work out the way he had intended. But Solomon Stone showing a little sportsmanship out here to congratulate Edge Stone on a major victory. Wait a minute. Is he counting? Those are some big bills.
Those are quite big bills.
He just paid him. Oh, no. No, those are $100 bills.
What?
What a payday for Edge Stone, and what an unbelievable turn of events. Did he just give him the medallion?
Well, I mean, if you can buy it, I guess you can have it. I mean, this is...
Solomon Stone, the gold rush, wearing that giant gold chain around his neck.
Well, he is now complete as the Mac Daddy himself.
So he's the holder of the medallion?
He is indeed.
And Edge Stone
Edge is
counting those
the holder
Benjamins on the outside.
Edge is the holder of the monies.
Oh my goodness. All of that for Solomon Stone to just pay his way to victory.
The true American way.
Yeah, I see it. This is
That's
Solomon Stone.
That's
is
capitalism
now-
at its finest,
he's,
sir.
Well, you're not wrong. 'Tis the American way. Folks, as much as I hate to say it, that's going to do it for GCW 15, the Legend of the Medallion. All that action, all that back and forth, Mikey Spandex and Edge Stone, only for Solomon Stone to steal one, to pay his way to victory. He is the holder of the medallion. My name is the young Professor Matt Grafer.
My name is Brittany Nicole.
And folks, thank you so much for joining us. We'll see you next time here with Generation Championship Wrestling.